Hi, hope you're having a lovely day so far. Welcome to another writing vlog. It is 5:50 right now. I got off of work a little bit ago and now I'm going to change. First, I'm in what I wear to work, minus the sweater, and then I'm gonna do a little workout, and that's as far as I've planned. But I'm very excited because there are some things that I'm gonna do very differently, and I am excited to see if it affects the word count. So let's go. So I thought we could catch up while I'm making dinner. I finished chopping tomato. I actually did just talk for a long time and then realized that it was not recording, which is unfortunate. But the pool was fun. I was not originally planning on doing that. But then my friend who lives in the building texted and asked if I wanted to go, and so that was good. It was really quite cold, but it was a good way to wake me up and kind of get me a little more alert so that when I sit down to write, I think that'll be really helpful. Today, anyways, I thought that I was used to like cold plunges because in college, I was living in Houston, and that was when the freeze came and our grid was not prepared for it. So I lost power and it was like 12 degrees outside or something crazy. And then our water heater broke. So not only was I freezing during that time, but then for the 2 weeks afterwards, I had to take cold showers. So, but this was still jarring. Anyways, during lunch today at work, I started writing down like things I've been thinking about lately, ideas for the book, scenes, stuff like that. And so that was good. It really got the juices flowing. And then I also tried to make a master list of scenes. I've done that before. I didn't do it. I used to just write in like Google Doc and write what the next few scenes would be, like from my current place in the manuscript. Oh, I'm definitely gonna cry. Cutting an onion. So I would just be able to quickly reference like what I'd written and then the next few scenes. But unfortunately, or not unfortunately, I've been using Scrivener, which normally before I used Scrivener to edit, and so I just put it all in afterwards. But I've been using it for the full drafting process this time, and I wonder if that's affected kind of how easily and quickly I can get into it, because of how quickly, or rather not quickly, I can reference what I've done before. And then I also haven't really been doing the like next scenes thing, so it's harder to know where I'm going. But I tried to do that. It was difficult because like I was trying to reference, or I was trying to remember, because I didn't have my manuscript on hand, so I was trying to remember all the scenes that I've written so far. And so I ended up just like doing ... and then trying to brainstorm what scenes would come next and focus my energy there. And it was really good because it got me in the mood to write, but obviously I couldn't at the time. So I'm hoping that I can kind of channel some of that when I sit down to write tonight. Additionally, somebody commented, and this was very helpful and enlightening, that apparently 25 minutes is not long enough to get into the flow state. So I've totally heard that that's like the Pomodoro, but I just know they're right in my soul, because I have felt so many times where at the end of 25 minutes, I will just be getting into the flow of things and then I'll like stop. So I'm gonna try a longer sprint tonight. I'm gonna like an hour and see if that makes a difference. And then they also shared their writing routine or ritual, which was so nice. I really appreciate all the any interactions. So I'm gonna try and make a new ritual for myself, because since I've moved, I have not really gotten a new one, and I have something that will definitely help. A big surprise that I've been working on. I have a full video of it coming for you guys, but you'll get to see a little sneak peek in a bit. So I'm gonna finish making dinner, and then we'll catch back up. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to cook red sauce in a white shirt. Okay, I'm sitting down now. I did a new routine new ritual to try and get into the writing mood. But now I'm finally ready to get into it. I'm not gonna lie, I had sat down right after dinner and I was ready to write, but then my college friends asked if I wanted to game, and I was not a gamer before post-grad, but it is one of my only ways to talk to them, and I can never say no to them. So that's also part of why I've not been writing as much. But I only played one, and I still have time to get enough sleep and to do some writing sprints. So let's get started. Oh, and also it's another thing. I did put my entire draft into Pages instead of using Scrivener for the initial drafting process, at least. And I think it helps. I think it helps a lot, because for the initial draft, I just need like as much focus as possible and to just be looking at the words, right? And Scrivener is so great for editing and moving everything around, but until I have the building blocks in place, it's just too much. So happy with the move to Pages for now. All right, so there goes the first writing sprint. I did 45 minutes this time. I probably should have done an hour. Looking back at the YouTube comment, it said that it takes 30 to 45 minutes to get in the zone, and so an hour would have been better. But I did 45 minutes and I wrote 727 words, which pretty good. Again, I just cannot stop looking at these old personal records I wrote down, and I had written 950 in 30 minutes, but that is okay. 727, still fantastic. Felt like I got in the flow. I'm still using my old playlist, and that's working wonders. This new tea is delicious. Earl Grey is my absolute favorite tea, and I had never seen Earl Grey mint before. If you don't know, in Texas, H-E-B's are like one of the most popular grocery stores, and they have a fancy version called Central Market, and where they have like loose leaf teas that you can get in little bags, which is what I showed. Anyways, that's where I found it, and it is incredible. Oh my gosh, been delicious. The candle is nice ambiance. I'm enjoying the writing ritual. I think that helped, and I'm ready to jump into the next sprint. I would love to try an hour, but it's already 10:48, and so I'm just not sure. My phone died when I was doing the time lapse for the last sprint, so I am now in bed and already cozied up. But during my last sprint, I got 1,276 words, which is pretty good, because theoretically, like if I had scaled, if I did like 750 in 45 minutes, then I should have gotten like around 1,000 for an hour. But I think the 30 to 45 minutes to get into the flow state is really accurate, because yeah, I got the extra like 250 words in, which is pretty great. So I feel great about that, and I'm really happy with where the story's going. and I just feel so good when I get into the flow of things. I think I will definitely keep going with these longer sprints instead because I think they're super helpful. Also, I was thinking one of the added benefits of doing the time lapses of my writing sprints is that my phone is inaccessible, so I don't even think to reach for it, which definitely helps with the focus. So that's kind of funny. Like, I didn't even notice it died. And, well, good nighty night. Oh, here's all my books that I need to, in my other vlog, I'm moving them, so at least some of them, into the little reading nook area. Oh, this is my first time writing in the little reading nook, and it was very, very successful. I loved writing in there. Like really good focus because there's no distractions. I'm just kind of in my own little world. So that was a big plus. I'm excited. There's a big thing I'm adding to the reading nook that's coming tomorrow, and so I really cannot wait. That video should be out soon if it's not already out. Yeah, that one's gonna be a good long one because it's been a whole process of putting that room together. So that's all very exciting. Thanks for coming along on my evening and writing with me. Well, good night. See you in the next one.